Welcome back, everyone. Driving my lovely, my dreaded, my feared T67, the Tier 5 American turreted tank destroyer here on Ruinberg. I have a really cool replay for you. Yes, there's a few of them going on the website. I've decided to try and diversify my tank supply of videos, but every so often, I still drive this thing. Okay, well, every so often I really love this tank. And sometimes I still get a replay that I feel is worth throwing up on YouTube. This is one of those. So we are doing a little late scouting at the very beginning because T67, best scout Tier 5. Yep, totally spotted. I know. Run away! Do not want to get shot. Do not have any armor. A little zigzagging to make it hard for the artillery to hit me, as you can see. One of them did take a swing at me there. But as I'm coming back here, I'm checking out what my team's doing, and I realized that, yeah, most of my team's headed into the city. This is not good. This is the Erlenberg, sorry, not Erlenberg. This is the Ruinberg encounter, and Ruinberg encounter is frequently won by who controls that village on the eastern flank. And I'm not going to fight up on the front line. It just seems like a dumb idea. So I'm thinking, all right, I got to find a place where I can sit and shoot here from the back. The two light tanks that charged over the middle, thinking that's how you scout, they're both dead. So we're starting at a bit of a disadvantage here. Not a huge one, a bit of one. So I park right here near the AFK Stuart 1-4 to prepare to defend. I see a Churchill 3 is just rolling forward, but he's rolling forward to like what looks like might be the worst possible place to fight. And so I'm pretty sure shortly it's just going to be me and the Arties trying to hold the field against the horde of tanks we saw coming this way. As you see there, was just about to take a shot at that Stuart. Bit of a chancy shot, but it's completely ruined by the arrival of reinforcements. Alright, well, if the Lukes wants to go charging off, he can. Oh, he didn't give you one. Okay, that missed. I'll try one more. I also missed. This target's way too small. I'm not gonna want to let dirt begin this evening. Oh, hey, hello. Archer and Panzer 3, go for the Archer, hit the Panzer 3. Fine, I'll just kill the Panzer 3 first. Nope, let the Archer back. Go for him. Let the Panzer 3 get away for now. He's gonna be short way. The Archer's way more dangerous. He just shot the Stuart in front of me. Using cover. Oh, wait, something spotted me. Time to leave. Must run. Must run. Run, 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 run. People are shooting at me. Luckily, they're missing. Now the back here. I'm just going to wait a few seconds and I should drop out of sight. Should be out of sight by now. So into this bush right here. Prepare for the next effort to slow down the attacking enemy team. Camelot comes up, Stug pops into view, beautiful, Stugs are dangerous. Bam, take his track off. Okay, that was lucky. Take his track off. But hey, luck is good. And now we just rip him apart. Awesome. Bounces the first shell. Go to the next one. And the next one, just check out this thing. Same fire. Oop, okay, he's been tracked in the open. Just aim at the gun port, even with this range, not work, I'm going to hit it. And start putting the shells in. Awesome! Ooh, that's the best player on the other team. She did not. At least statistically, is the best player on the team. So it hurt him a lot. And we're going to get 2 shells into it before he gets away, it looks like. That's a good start, actually. Alright, time to reposition again, even though I wasn't spotted there. Luke's over there. Boom! Takes out that T40. That T40 was really wearing me. I didn't really want to have to get into a close range battle with a T40 because he's got the howitzer taking me out. But with that T40 gun, I'm suddenly taking grasp of aggression. Oh, there goes the Shinukai. We're up 8-4. It's time to go in the attack. Now, if you saw it, go by there in the chat window. But the T14 was very irritated to be killed by a camping tank destroyer. I'll point out that's what TDs do. The T40. Can't work coward T67. Whatever, dude. It's a lightly armored death machine. I'm not going to reveal myself if I don't have to while I take your team apart. For example, if you want a low health, delicious gummy snack for T67. Oop, there's a FCM down there too. As soon as I start shooting, the FCM's ridiculous view range. It gets me lit. But there's any chance whatsoever against my rate of fire. Kill him, move away. Looking to dodge the artillery. Now it's just that Panzer 3 again, and 3 artillery out here. That just sounds like a delicious snack for the T67. Bison was spotted down here on my front right a while ago, so I'm going to go for him first. He's actually got the biggest gun of all the artillery on the battlefield. And there he is. And spotted, yeah, whatever. There he goes. Here comes that Panzer III again. Oh, we got a hit in. And he's also dead. And there's an artillery near me. Oh, there he is. I don't want to stop moving while there's shooting me. Okay. He's the only person that actually used auto aim on the whole battle. Getting a birch gun to finish the match. So I hope you enjoyed watching that replay. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. So here's the first screen post-game stats for this one. When this first flashed up, I was like, whoa, yeah, awesome, you know, mastery badge, oh yay, you know, all these cool things, Top Gun, high caliber. And then I noticed with premium, negative 42,000 credits. I go, what? Why do I have negative 42,000 credits? And then I suddenly remember, oh yeah, you played this thing in Skirmish 14 last weekend. I don't think I've changed out the ammo loadout, so I was spewing nothing but APCR at the enemy. So yes, very, very Seal Clubby for this one. With pure APCR ammo and all my other stuff I usually put on this tank. I usually at least limit my amount of APCR to only 10 rounds, just to give myself a little bit more of a challenge. But, oops. Oh well. La la la. But you can still see on the right the sheer number of targets I damaged, engaged, spotted, what have you, during the match. Moving on to the next page right here. Almost twice as much damage as the next highest player on my team. This is what happens when you have to stand and fight a large chunk of the enemy team by yourself and manage to pull it off. You do buckets of damage. 1351 base experience and 7 kills is nothing to be sneezed at in any tier, but the T67, yeah, this is what she does. Ambush and annihilate. And finally, yeah, as noted on the screen right there, oops, forgot to unload the APCR after Skirmish 14. I feel a little bit silly about that one. I still managed to make 44,000 credits base, but with the massive ammunition expenditure of 86,000 credits. There was no way I was making credits on that one. Of course, this does not include, because I already have so many in storage, the 2 premium consumables I carry. I usually bury them on discount. So that's another 20,000 credits, just right out the door every single time I play the T67. Frankly, really don't care. I don't play this tank anymore to make credits with it. I play this tank because it's hilarious. 359 spotting or tracking damage, 31 shots fired, 26 hits, 23 bends. Not unsurprising with all that APCR. I'm a bit surprised the number of shots that went in from over 300 meters, but considering the situation I was in, that was very important. Took that one hit from the Panzer III at the very end. Only traveled 2 kilometers, which happens a lot when you have to play very, very defensively by sneaking through bushes like that. And now, for something a little bit different. Check this out. Post-match, one of the other players decided to send me a little message, and so I've combined most of the chat here into a single window. Now this guy probably just does not understand the ridiculousness that is T67, but you can see he's convinced I'm using Warpack. Now I don't think I've publicly stated my position on Warpack in this, and Warpack I think is a overall just a massive cheat, because it helps you, it points out modules. It will actually give you aim assistance at shooting weak points by aiming the gun for you. It'll lead targets for you, if I understand it correctly. It's just a big bundle of cheating, and which I would like to have absolutely no part of. Thank you very much. And I can understand seeing a game like this why someone might, from the receiving end, be like, "Ah, Warpack, where are you? Terrible human being, rob. But yeah, there's no Warpack here. I'm not interested in cheating like that. This is just the fact that I've played this tank 4,500 and some odd times, all with the same crew, and you can see them over there in the top left corner. They have an insane number of skills. They have an insane amount of experience stored up in them, and as a result, this tank can do things that a standard T67 with a barely 100% crew would probably find too dangerous. So there's that. Oh, and you can see I was offering to send him the raw replay so that he could see how I did it. And hey, if you listen to replay to Wargaming, you can send a replay to Wargaming. Wargaming will look at it and be like, Seal Clubber, and they'll leave me alone because there's nothing. Well, there's kind of sort of something wrong with Seal Clubbing, but you shouldn't always play World of Tanks just to be. How should I put this? Don't just play World of Tanks to to be like, I have the best stats, and to be like, I have all the tier 10s. No, play World of Tanks for what it is. It's a game. Go have fun occasionally, which means sometimes pulling out the overpowered, ridiculous tank you've managed to acquire and turning another team into a whole bunch of wreckage. I hope you all enjoyed watching that. Good game, and good night.